We as a humanity are undergoing a shift or a transformation into new reality. However, in order for us to achieve our manifestation and our goals in this new reality, we need to have the right mindset, values, and a set of higher knowings. Hello YouTube fam, and welcome to my channel, Athena Virtuous. I'm Athena, I'm your spiritual guide and astrologer. Hello Aries, happy birthday to all early born Aries, the ones who are born in March or even the ones who are born in April, but obviously this is going to affect you mostly. If you are an early degree Aries, like first week of, technically from the 21st of March, if you are born between the 21st up till the 30th of March, then this is going to affect you the most, okay? So Aries, this new moon solar eclipse is a fated change. It's going to happen regardless. It's a new moon, solar eclipse. It's meant to happen. Okay, it's destined. It's meant to happen to put you in alignment with your life path. This could happen, or this could be related to a relationship of any sort. This is actually, before I talk about any relationship, because you have, you have Venus in, Venus just went into retrograde into Pisces, but still very close to this new moon solar eclipse. But this is related to who you really are, to your identity, to your body, to your yourself, okay? Your identity, your body, yourself, once again, okay? To how you appear to others, okay? Your appearance, basically, your physical appearance as well. This is also about your will, and it's in your power to achieve whatever you want and to shape your life. It's a new moon solar eclipse in your sign. You are guided to take responsibility of who you really are and how you want to shape your life and how you want to, you have the will, okay? You have free will. You need to be responsible, however, okay? You need to be responsible on your choices. It's not about, I am the baby of the zodiac. When something happens due to poor choices, you run to your mother. Mom, save me. Mom, help me. Because that's what the baby of the zodiac is. When we see a baby cries, first thing is calling for the mother. I don't know what I did. I did it in a foolish way, in a stupid way, and I need your help. No, you have to be responsible on your own choices. You need to grow up. Listen to this, even if we are young Aries, okay? But the problem is Aries, no matter what age are Aries, they have that energy of being hasty, impulsive. Not having that collected thinking, collected planning. You need to strategically plan what you're going to do, not just run into doing things without thinking. Foolish, impulsive, hasty. And I'm sorry, I have to tell you that, Aries, okay? You need to be responsible on your choices, whether they're good or poor choices. You have to take full responsibility of everything you're doing. And we all know that Aries has that selfish way of thinking. If I win, it's my effort. It's my hard work. It's me who's done it. But if you lose, you blame everybody else but you. Even though it's your core choices. Okay? I'm not trying to scare you, but it is what it is. It is a new moon solar eclipse. It's something brewing. It's something new starting in your life. Related to you, to your identity, to yourself. to who you really are. You need to embrace it, but you need to be authentic. You need to be genuine. You need to be true to yourself. Now, you could be starting something new hustle, okay? Something out of ordinary. Something is not related to your day-to-day, duties. It could be, once again, something on a side, beside your day-to-day duties, beside your career. It's something like a new hustle, something you're passionate about, okay? It's also related to your health, Aries, okay, and your physical appearance. It's something related to your soul purpose. You feel like you are guided to do this because you feel that's your soul purpose. That's what's going to lead you to achieve your goals. You feel it, you sense it. There's a strong connection with your higher self now and with God, with the divine. And you feel, and usually Aries have that leap of faith, have that inner knowing that the divine is supportive no matter what. Okay? You feel the urge to reinvent and express yourself in a different way now, in a way that's more related to you. Aries, you are in the spotlight. Remember, it's the sun. Okay? You are under the spotlight now. You know everybody's monitoring you. You know that everybody's watching you. You know that the eyes are on you. It could be in a positive, it could be in a negative way. I don't know. It all depends on your vibration. Where do you vibrate from? Lower or higher self? But remember, Aries, this is your last chance to be authentic and true to yourself. I keep repeating this because I have to remind you. It is what it is. You need to remember that you need to be authentic. You need to be true to yourself. You need to be independent. There is a call for you to be independent. That's what Mars and Saturn are. You need to be independent. It's a final completion to wrap up your growth journey. You started back in April of 2023. You've been trying and trying, but now it's your final chance. So this journey started back in 2023, April of 2023, when we had the first solar eclipse in Aries. This is your final chance, Aries. Okay, to wrap it up and to achieve what you wanted to achieve. Mercury is in conjunction with Neptune, as you see here in the chart. Once again, you need to do the inner work and go inwards and dive deep in your subconscious. What was no longer serving you? It could be a habit, it could be addiction, it could be, something related to your past life or your childhood trauma or whatever. Okay, you need to break free from that. Even if it is inner fear or being uncertain or, inner pain, you need to break free from that, Aries, in order to embrace this something new that's starting in your life. If it is an addiction, if it is a bad habit, you need to break free from that. You need to let go of it. Usually around this time, when you have a new moon solar eclipse, it's a new moon solar eclipse, okay? Lots of people get rid of, they change drastically from one to another. For some, and especially with Saturn entering in the next couple of months into your sign, Aries, you're going to feel like you're all of a sudden grown up. You're a totally different person. The way you think, it's like you were reborn. Okay? You feel, because Saturn will give you that energy of maturity. You're questioning yourself. Is this me? I feel I'm different. I look different. I feel different. I look at things in a different way, from different perspective. And that's the energy of the new moon solar eclipse. It's like a sudden spiritual awakening, a sudden realization that in order for you to achieve what you wanted to achieve, you have to let go of what was no longer serving you. I say it again, it could be a habit, it could be addiction. Whatever it is that wasn't serving your higher good, you have to let go of it. And that's the energy of number 9. Okay, Aries? Once again, happy birthday, and I wish you best of luck. Hi, Leo. How are you doing? Okay, so let's see how is this new moon solar eclipse in your 9th house is going to affect you. I was going to do the cardinal signs first, but I decided to do Aries and Leo second. I did Aries and now it's your turn. Why I'm doing that? Because obviously it's a new moon solar eclipse in your 9th house and you are ruled by the sun. Okay? And it's a solar eclipse. Okay? It is positive for you, Leo. Nonetheless, it's happening in your 9th house, and I spoke extensively about number 9. And that's why I did you or I'm doing you second after Aries, because it's related to the 9th house. Okay? Now, you need to look at your birth chart and see what kind of aspect this new moon solar eclipse in your 9th house is doing with the planets in your house, in your sign, in your birth chart. So you need to look at your birth chart and see what aspect this new moon solar eclipse is doing to the planets in your birth chart, okay? But if your sun is in Leo, okay, and that's the reason I'm doing it, or if your moon in Leo, then this is going to form a trine with you. So yeah, and it's happening at 9 degrees in your 9th house. This tells me that there is going to be, now once again, it's a trining with you, whether you have sun or moon in Leo, okay? Or even a rising, but as I mentioned at the very beginning, it affects you more if you are sun or moon in Leo, because you're ruled by the sun. So there are going to be lots of travel to foreign lands, legal matters, agreements, publishing, or even seeking higher education, or maybe a position as a teacher, or you're spiritually reaching your higher knowing, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. You might be meeting with a guru, with a teacher, with a professor, or you might going to become a guru, a spiritual figure or religious figure. Because I see that's happening for many Leos around this time. People are going to look at you as you are a spiritual figure, you are a religious figure. Okay? Especially if you are Trump. You know, every time I do Leo, I speak about Trump because his rising is in Leo. But once again, whether you're rising or your sun, it's still going to affect you because you're ruled by the sun. Okay? Now, if you are rising, that's how people see you. Okay? Perceive you as a spiritual figure. Remember that both Venus and Mercury are still in retrograde. Mercury on the 29th is almost, it's at 0 degree Aries, but it's almost entering into Pisces. Venus already entered into Pisces, and that's your 8th house. The house of the hidden realm, the house of spirituality, higher spirituality. Basically 8 and 9, they're related to one another. Okay, related to metaphysics, related to, occult, related to, once again, spirituality, about hidden matters, agreements under, or behind closed doors. You know, that's the 8 houses. Secrets. Okay. Now, because they are retrograde, there could be delay, or it could be some sort of obstacles related to legal matter or regulation or signing legal documents. There could be, or even executive orders, there could be some delays. Okay. But remember, Venus is going to go forward on the 12th of April. And I believe Mercury is going to go forward on the 17th. I don't have the chart of Mercury in front of me, but I'll post it when you see this video, so you will know when Mercury is going direct. Okay, or when stations direct. Now, once again, there could be some sort of obstacles related to regulations or legal matters, just like when we see in the States now in USA, where all these Democrat installed judges are posing obstacles in the president's, or in the way of the president's achieving his agenda or his plans. Okay, but this is going to dissipate. It's not going to last for too long. Once again, once Mercury goes direct, this is all going to disappear. It's going to crumble. Those obstacles, I'm talking of blockages and obstacles, okay, will be removed. Now, Leo, because Neptune enters Aries just a few hours after this new moon solar eclipse, there's some sort of idealization or a dream you are going to do the best that you can to achieve that dream. Okay? Yeah. That's what I see for you, Leo. It's a beautiful new moon solar eclipse for you, Leo, so enjoy.